What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time dropping in, Tommy Kentner here, Adrian here. Just got back at the shop today, trying to get things rolling, catch back up after our long drive back. Was just going to sit down with y'all, go over our weekend and our adventures because it was a adventurous weekend.
Yeah.
But we stopped by Spirit of the 90s.
Yeah, we did that on the drive down. So drove 12 hours, went straight there basically. Didn't check into the house or anything like that.
No.
Before.
Yeah, it was. And then we just lucked up and caught them like right as it was closing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Great people over there.
Yeah, really had a good time. They, stuck around over an hour, showed us around. Our buddy Milan was looking at a car that they had, and but yeah, just great people, telling us a lot. Actually helped me spec out the clutch for my Supra, so thought that was awesome. And then the next day we went to go get the clutch for my Supra.
Yeah.
At Grannis Racing.
So we had to drive clear across the state. It was like 3 hours directly
way.
across the most boring part of Florida I've ever drove through.
Yeah, sod farms.
Ethan might disagree with that.
Yeah, I would say if the Florida had sticks, that was the sticks.
Yeah. But then Grannis was as accommodating as anything too. So
yeah, and
it was awesome.
Yeah, especially to see like the 2JZ FD, the rotary FD that was T56 swap.
And the Grannis race car was there.
Oh yeah, and that was awesome. Yeah, just see it, up close and not at an event. And then check out their warehouse, their fab shop. Just really, really awesome, and really good guys. They gave us some, hats and stuff, and just meeting them and checking out their crew too. So it was a really good experience. I wish I didn't misalign the dates.
Yeah, so we went in the morning to try to be there right when they opened, but then when we got back, we're like, cool, we're going straight to the track. And I was like, well, let me check the schedule real quick, and they weren't even racing on Friday.
No.
So long story, we went a day early for not really any reason, and then we ended up going to Grannis really early in the morning. We left at like 4 a.m. for no reason.
Yeah,
so,
because if we had it all over again, we would have left Grannis and went down to Naples to go to Craft Motorsports and check out another JDM importer.
Yeah, and I have another buddy that lives down there.
Yeah.
So I got friends all over Florida, it seems like.
But we would have just mixed that up and then went down to Craft Motorsports and checked them out. We've been there once before. They're another importer that's really good, and
then we were looking at Montu as well, but they were back in Clearwater, and it's like trying to get from where we were in Sarasota to Clearwater. You have to go across a toll bridge. Traffic sucks.
Yeah,
it's like an hour and a half ordeal for like 30 miles. It's crazy. Yeah. So we opted not to do that this time.
Right.
But maybe next time.
Yeah.
And other than that, we went to the event, checked everything out, met up with some friends while we were there.
Yep.
And had a good time. Tried buying a car, but it didn't work out.
Right.
I don't know how much we want to talk about that.
Yeah. But the racing was awesome. And we kind of like, it used to be GTR World Cup, and it's kind of like the kickoff event for this season. But now they changed it to DCT World Cup just to invite more cars. Yeah. And it's not a super, it's a super big event as far as like people who show up. Yeah. But it's just not a super event. It doesn't draw
spectators.
Yes. Yeah, like TX2K, when we go to it, it's like over 20,000 people.
Yeah. There's, I would say, maybe 200 people spectating.
Yeah.
Like, it was very small spectator numbers.
Yeah.
But you have some of the world's, or some of the country's fastest R35s, fastest Lamborghinis, fastest R8s, Porsches. They started having some Corvettes in it as well. Pretty much anything with the dual clutch transmission.
Yep.
So,
and then next year.
And then they also opened it up this year for the old school GTRs. So if you have one that you drag race or whatever, there is a GTR Extreme class that is open to any GTR, any transmission, no limits on weight,
Right.
tire, nothing. It's
Yeah.
run what you brung, GTR. And we're hoping to be able to take one to that next year.
Yeah.
We'd probably be pretty seriously outgunned. I think the fastest car in that class is like a 660.
Yeah, that was actually Kimbo that I posted the video on off the trailer that because he put.
And I think ETSG even did a 6 something, and he was in that class too. He's the one that ended up winning that class, I think.
Yeah,
so.
the extreme class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
because if it didn't have a DEC, it takes you out of the normal class.
yeah. So yeah, that was. We might take it down there, but it'd be more of a to go down there, say we brought something, and kind of network more than expect to win anything out of that class. It would be pretty crazy if we did, but
yeah. But I mean, who knows? We could have it. If everything goes right.
Yeah.
It's here soon, because we might have found one.
Yeah. Who knows?
Then we can hopefully get it set up. He's already ordered a crazy transmission.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna pretty much have my block that I've built for my Midnight Purple on backup, because well, we all know the RB26 failure points.
Yeah. Especially when you're pushing the limits.
Yeah, already.
So,
But yeah, guys, and then I don't know if y'all seen the R8 that did like the big wheel stand.
yeah, past the 330 mark.
Yeah.
Which is like half of
So
the 8th mile.
pretty much hit third gear and just started toting the tires.
Yeah.
But that was awesome.
2 of them.
Two. Yeah, there's a green one there.
Yeah.
I think both T1 cars.
Yep.
And
then there's the green 316 speed car that
wrecked.
wrecked sadly.
Yeah, he walked away from that though.
Yeah, 200 mile an hour, just lost the car, went into the wall. Somehow he walked away. He was still walking around the track all weekend.
Yeah, and
like
the
that's
guy,
crazy to me.
Yeah, me too. The guy in the golf cart wreck at the same time all that happened, they actually had to take him out of there.
Yeah.
With an ambulance, so it was pretty crazy, like turn of events. Like that happened, golf cart wrecked, like just him trying to get out there and help out. But the way they pulled, all right, somebody walked in, so we'll get back to finishing up this video. But guys, like I said, the guy in the golf cart was kind of took out on a stretcher because he was like the up passenger and like really slammed pretty hard. So that and the back of it had a bunch of concrete stuff. So it was madness. But the stock GTR, the
R35 stock turbo record, 68 millimeter.
was broken by AMS. That was
one of their customer cars.
Yeah, one of their customer cars. I mean, it's pretty fast.
Pretty consistent as well.
Yeah, and I think it ended up winning that class, that stock
I think so.
frame
Yeah.
class.
Yep.
And then Brooke, I guess, couldn't get her set up together, so she didn't even compete because they couldn't get the car to
go A to B.
Yeah, I mean, that's the world of the DCT class. It either
drag racing in general.
Yeah, pretty much. It either goes and works, or you'll fight it all weekend. But yeah, that, and then I want to say the R8 record was broken too.
I think the Porsche record was broken.
Oh, was the Porsche?
Yeah, that happened like right before, the day before we got there. They had like an open test and tune or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think it was some chassis of Porsche into the deep 8s or something. I would, don't quote me on that.
Right. But yeah, so like I said, it was one of the probably best trips we've had out there. And then we're going to kind of run through our schedule of races we're going to be at.
Yep. Big races.
Yeah.
I'm sure other things will get filled in and stuff like that.
And then we'll always keep y'all updated. But Texas 2K is like the next big one.
Yep, March. And
then April is Slush that it's not a race really, it's more seat time and kind of like an automotive festival.
Yeah, and we got to be kind of a sponsor for that event,
yeah,
so to speak.
So y'all come out to it and support us.
That's at Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville Super Speedway. It's going to be drag, drift, and row racing. And like I said, it's in a non-competitive field. So, it's just going to be a good time. And then we just got our buddy Milan knows a guy that's got bringing out something special. Like you don't see very. It's rarer than anything we got in here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
June, we have the the meet here at the local speedway. That's like
yes.
What's it called? If we'll talk about it in the next video.
Well, I'll probably just drop it down below and look it up after that. But it's kind of the same deal.
Same type of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
They're more of a car show and some drifting, I think.
Yeah, and I think
they wanted us to bring out a couple cars.
We'll be a vendor there.
Yeah.
And let's see.
And then we got some space to fill in, and then FL2K again in October.
Yep.
But obviously we'll fill some stuff in.
And then World Cup is in November.
Yep. And we'd like to get to PRI this year.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to take Adrian to PRI. I've been before. It's a good time. It's just we've been so slammed to do it. But
especially that time of year for some reason lately. It's been real busy.
Yeah, when I first started this business, it kind of just seemed like after about August it would fall off, which was good because I've always been a small, 1-2 guy operation, and I think the most we had at one time was maybe 5 people working, but so that time would allow us to catch up. But like I said, we actually got to go, and PRI is just whatever's coming out new, so it kind of gives you a sense what's where stuff's heading, what to look out for, and that way you can get your customers a better product and bring them new things. So yeah, we're going to try to make it to that.
Hopefully we do some racing ourselves this year.
Yeah, because that's kind of what
or at the very least a bunch of shows.
Yeah.
We got cars that run. We need to get them out more.
Yeah, and I want to take the RSX out after I get it turboed, and then we'll probably play with the Supra too, because why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a lot of stuff in the works for it. I got a video coming on the Supra too about what we picked up in Florida for it.
Is that before or after this video?
That'll be after.
Okay.
Yep. So just a quick update by for the Supra, and then we'll kind of get onto our normal stuff and get back rolling. We just wanted to get y'all a quick recap out, and if you stayed until this long of the video, we really appreciate it. And guys, hit that subscribe button, and if you got any questions or comment, drop them below, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.